I don't have a lineup from Tech yet, so I'm still filling it out. Or if I can't do that, see if, because normally that top right section of the bleachers, nobody's there, seeing if I can at least make that clear where y'all can set something up there. That way it's less of a walk for you. Yeah. Multitask.
tailgate we put in. So you're gonna come down toward the trail.
Quite the threads for Ohio baseball shoes.
I think you can go off this one. Keep those come down for here. Don't put another one, they start too close to the front. If you look at heavyweight from the gate, I don't think you need it. I don't think you're pulling that hard. I don't think you're gonna have much traction.
That's the text line up again.
This is the concrete post there, right?
I mean, it's concrete, but remember, we didn't really fill the holes up like tremendous amount. Remember, every single one we put concrete out, we put them in just a second. And they're all filled.
I don't think you need it. I don't think you're putting a lot of extra corn paste in there.
I could maybe see this little stretch here.
Well, maybe put your support.
That's a long way to pull it. But I'm gonna have to come down here.
Where's your house? You done with this?
Yeah.
Starting lineups for the Greene County Tech Lady Eagles. Number 20, Ava Carter. Number 5, Zoe Reynolds. Number 25, Marley Spear. Number 10, Wesleyan Burnside. Number 3, Carly Burrow. Number 1, Bree Sage. Number 24, Amy Thomason. Number 8, Jaden Exum. And number 2, Sophia Gonzalez. And for your Lady Bombers, number 9, Olivia Craft. Number 4, Katie Kemp. Number 11, Kylie Horn. Number 24, Lakin Anderson. Number 10, Emma Crabb. Number 19, Valerie Drury. Number 16, Dalen Harper. Number 7, Brooklyn Arms. And number 12, Libby Dewey.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. We welcome you back to Freedom Field at the side of McLean Family Park. This is the second game of the day. This is the Lady Bombers and the Greene County Tech Golden Eagles. Used to be 5A East opponents. Greene County Tech currently leading the 5A East. So we'll go over the lineup for Mountain Home, at least the defensive alignment. Olivia Crabb in left field, Katie Camp in center, and Carly Drury over in right. Couple changes on the infield. Lakin Anderson at third, Brooklyn Arms at short, Mallory Drury at second. The change is coming up here. Dalen Harper over at first base, and Libby Dewey catching for the Lady Bombers here in game number 2 of the day. Mountain Home lost the first game against Farmington 13-3. Greene County Tech didn't do too much better against Farmington. They lost 14-3. So Farmington will leave here 2-0. Libby Dewey doing the catching, and Emma Crabb in the circle for Mountain Home here in game number 2. Lady Bombers currently on a 5-game losing streak, trying to get off the schneid here. As we're ready to go, Ava Carter will stand in, face Emma Crabb for the first time. First pitch from Crabb is down low for a ball, 1-0. Mountain Home in their home uniforms. White top, black pants, white socks, assorted colors of cleats with blue numerals and letters, as that one's a strike, 1-1. Greene County Tech in their road uniforms look like Notre Dame. They got green top, black pants, black socks, gold trim, and black numerals. As this one's sent out to center field. Katie Camp's there, first out of the inning and first out of the game. So 2 pitches, actually 3 pitches.
Brings up number 5, Zoe Reynolds.
As Carter's retired, and Zoe Reynolds, coach's kid, will stand in. Crabb's ready, the pitch. Hitting there for a strike, 0-1. Of course, Crabb started game number 1 today, and then Emma King finished things off in the second. Of course, I asked the question to Coach Blake Hendricks, and it's 0-2 now. I asked him, who's going to pitch in the second game? He said, oh, yeah, Emma's going to pitch in this one. So then I replied, well, which one? He was like, oh, yeah, Emma Crabb. As the next pitch down low for a ball, 1-2. Final game of today. This is the third game, as this one is popped up. As it's going to drop in the infield and roll foul, and it'll be a foul ball. Looked like Dewey wasn't able to see it, and just let it drop and smartly let it go. And so it's still 1-2. Grabs ready again. The 1-2 popped up, foul away. We'll do it again.
You know, Don, you got handed to the Farmington lady.
Farmington was outstanding.
Both teams.
Farmington looked pretty impressive. I looked at SB Live as this one's fouled away. They weren't even ranked in Class 4A, and they beat two 5A schools, one of which is leading their conference. The other one's tied for second. I mean, I think Farmington finished with 7 home runs today, as this one's lined into right field for a base hit. So Zoe Reynolds is on with a single. First base runner of the game. That'll bring up Marley Spear. So Spear will stand in. She'll face Emma Crabb. Westland Burnside on deck. The first pitch lined into left field. A base hit down the line. Crabb in pursuit. She'll pick this one up, and David Reynolds will hold the runner over at third. So now there's runners at first and second, with one gone here in the first.
Number 10, Westland Burnside.
So it's a double for Marley Spear. Westland Burnside will come to the plate. If that last name sounds familiar, her older sister Braxton Burnside is the all-time home run leader at the University of Arkansas. I believe she's top 5 in the history of the SEC. So if it runs in the family, she's very clearly a power threat. Sister was unbelievable to watch her time at U of A. This one swung on and missed, 1-1. Next time Lady Bombers will be in action, it'll be Tuesday as they'll take on the Van Buren Pointers in a 5A West doubleheader as this one's outside, 2-1. Catch those games on XL7 TV on Facebook. Crabs ready, the pitch. Popped over to the right side, in pursuit is Harper as it'll drop foul. So it's 2-2 now. One gone here in the first. Grab the 2-2 outside. 3-2. Popped over to the right side, making the catch is Drury, and there's 2 gone in the inning. The runners stay where they're at. That's the second out of the inning. Well, Burnside is retired.
Brings up number 3, Carly Burrow.
Carly Burrow will stand in. It's still blowing pretty good today. It was wreaking havoc the first game as that hitter. It's died down, though, as now the bases are loaded with the hit by pitch.
Brings up number 1, Bree Sage.
So Reynolds at third, Spear at second, and now Carly Burrow at first. Bases loaded for Bree Sage. First pitch to her is a strike. 0-1. Pitch swung on and missed. 0-2. Crab trying to skip out of danger here. Crab ready, the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-2. A 1-2 fouled back to the screen. Crab checks the sign on her wristband. The 1-2 fouled away, out of play. We'll do it again. Of course, both the Crabs are committed to play at Three Rivers. Emma Crab's next pitch just missed. 2-2 now. Glad you're with us this afternoon on this April Fool's Day. Next pitch is up high, 3-2. Nowhere to put Bree Sage with Emmy Thomason on deck. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Crab dances out of danger. Left the bases loaded. First strikeout of the game, and that'll do it in the first inning for the Lady Eagles. Leave the bases loaded. Let's see, it's pretty good. So it'll go to the bottom of the first inning now. Get a couple changes. Be leading off Olivia Crabb, then Katie Camp. Kylie Horn is the DP now. Lakin Anderson is over at third base. Emma Crabb batting fifth. Batting sixth, Mallory Drury. Dalen Harper, newly into the lineup. She's at first base, batting seventh. Brooklyn Arms batting eighth at short. Libby Dewey, the catcher for this game, batting ninth. And then Carly Drury in the flex position. So Libby Dewey, Dalen Harper, 2 fresh faces into this lineup. Abby Greene caught game number 1. She's now on the substitution list. Horn is still in the lineup, but she's not playing first base. On the mound for the Lady Eagles, Wesleyan Burnside. Good afternoon for softball. Once this wind finally dies down. So Olivia Crabb will stand in. First pitch from Burnside to Crabb is bounced in there 1-0. Next pitch in there for a strike. Had a little curve to it, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 to Crabb. Bounced over to the left side, into left field for a base hit. So Olivia Crabb's on with a leadoff single to get this party started in the first.
I'll bring up the center fielder, number 4, Katie Camp.
And Katie Camp will stand in. Was 1 for 3 in the last game. She did reach base via an error. Next pitch from Burnside. Camp lays down the bunt. It goes foul. 1-1. Trying to use her speed as an advantage. Try to get on base. Move everyone up 90 feet. Next pitch to Camp. Line drive into right field, and it's caught by the right fielder. That's the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 11, Kylie Horn.
So Kylie Horn, the DP in this game, will stand in. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. Inside, 1-1. Line dribbled over to short. They get the out at second, but that's all that they'll get. So Horn is on.
Brings up third baseman, number 24, Lakin Anderson.
So Horn, a fielder's choice. She is on now. As that'll bring up Lakin Anderson. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Across the outfield, it is Exum, Carter, and Burrow from left to right field. Then Reynolds, Gonzalez, Sage, and Spear on the infield. Popped up to center field, back to Carter, going back at the wall. That one's gone! 2-0, Lady Bombers. Wind got a hold of that one and carried it out, and the Lady Bombers are on the board, 2-0. First home run of the day for the Lady Bombers, and I believe first home run of the season for Lakin Anderson. And it puts the Lady Bombers on the board 2-0.
That'll bring up the pitcher, number 10, Emma Crabb.
First pitch is a ball, 1-0. A 1-0 rolled in there, 2-0. Base is now empty. The 2-0 from Burnside is a ball, 3-0. On the way from Burnside. That one's in there for a strike, 3-1.
Can't blame her for waiting.
No, she had no reason to swing there. This one's lined to the second baseman. That was Sage on to Spear, and that's the third out of the inning. But after the 2-run homer from Lake and Anderson, the Lady Bombers are on the high side, 2-0. So call that one 4-3. And after a full inning of play, Lady Bombers have their first lead of the day. They are up 2-0 on the Golden Eagles of Greene County Tech. County Tech coming to us from Paragould. About 2.5-hour drive from here. Could be 2, could be 3, depending on how you drive. And if you obey the posted speed limits, of course. Soccer team, they won their first game, Jonesboro West Side, 3-0. And that's all I got so far. They play Batesville. I don't have a result of that yet. So Bomber soccer team on a hot streak. They're currently sitting second in the 5A West with a record of 2-1-2. They've won 2, lost 1, and tied 2.
Number 24, Emmy Thomason.
So the Golden Eagle catcher, Emmy Thomason, will stand in. They lost to Russellville. Russellville's, I believe, the media poll #1 overall team in the state. They lost to them 3-1. Our soccer team could play a little bit. Or so could our baseball team. Of course, they had their first loss of the season the other day, but like Batesville still got some talent over there. It's an exciting spring so far here in Mountain Home.
First baseball team went to Harrison,
Yeah, swept Harrison. That was big as this is lined into left center field, and Katie Camp's not even going to look at this one as it hits off the top of the batter's eye about 3/4 of the way up. As Emmy Thomason gets Greene County Tech on the board with a solo home run. Wind didn't even need to help that one. So 2-1 our score after the solo home run. I don't know. I wondered that why he went and talked to the pitcher, but. So Jaden Exum will stand in. That was the 7-hole hitter on the Eagles lineup. That just went deep. As first pitch is a ball, 1-0. Base is still empty. It was just a solo homer. This next pitch is just high, 2-0. Again, glad you're with us here this afternoon on the Bomber Sports Network. This one's down low, 3-0. Crabb trying to avoid the no-out walk. The next broadcast that we'll have is trying to pull up our calendar as the 3-0 is in there for a strike, 3-1. She didn't even think about swinging to that one. I believe today's the 1st, so let's do some quick math in my head as that is a no-out walk. So the bottom of the lineup starting to do some damage for Greene County Tech. as Sofia Gonzalez will come to the plate. According to my schedule, the next scheduled broadcast we have will be Bomber Baseball at Farmington on April the 13th. Then, as this one is swung on and missed, 0-1. This is all subject to change. Then the next one we have is the following week. We're going to have Lady Bombers softball at Greenwood, and then we have back-to-back soccer broadcasts as this bunt is fouled away. I have back-to-back soccer broadcasts from just down the road in Van Buren and then in Alma. Yeah, just hop, skip, and a jump, and then another 4 hours away after that. So Sofia Gonzalez is at the plate. Next pitch swung on and missed for the strikeout. And there's one gone in the first.
Brings up number 20, Ava Carter.
So that is the second strikeout of the game for Crab. As Ava Carter will stand in. She flew out to center her first time up. First pitch she sees is a strike, 0-1. Next one, swung on and missed, 0-2. Tell you what, it's seasons. There's not much left of our spring sports seasons. All the senior nights are on May the 2nd. If you could believe that. Bob Rechtenwald, who's stadium announcer. As that's a ball, 1-2. They're all on the same night. Baseball, softball, and soccer. We couldn't have scheduled it better if we tried. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll cross that bridge. We do have as this one skipped to the backstop. Runner will move on to second. We do have someone, I can't remember his first name, is Kelsey Blackwell's father will fill in for PA over at the soccer stadium. The days that were quadruple booked, or triple booked, I guess. The next pitch is a ball, and should be a full count. It is a full count. So appreciate his help. Of course, Bob Rechtenwald does an excellent job at softball and wrestling occasionally and junior high football. As this one's flied up, popped to left field. Lakin Anderson stands under it. Wind brought this one back in, and that's the second out.
Number 5, Zoe Reynolds.
Palmer Baseball's got 2 home games next week, as they'll have Van Buren on Tuesday, and can't remember who they play on Friday, but I know it's on my calendar. Of course, it would be real smart of me for me to put down who's exactly playing when at what time. Then what else? What else we got? Soccer's at home on Thursday. They'll play Alma. As that one, yeah, Batesville on Friday. That's correct. It is, I believe it's at least one strike. I was writing something down, looking at my calendar. So the next pitch popped up as it'll dip into left field for a base hit. David Reynolds going to hold the runner at third. So it's a bloop single. And now there's runners at the corners with 2 gone.
Brings up number 25, Marley Spears.
So Reynolds is on with a single, her second single of the game. Marley Spear will come to the plate. This one's fouled back to the screen, 0-1. Next pitch is a ball, 1-1. Crab already at 44 pitches in this one. Got to 88 her last game. As this one's fouled away, 1-2. Runners at the corners, 2 gone here in the second. Crab checks her wristband for the sign. And the 1-2 on the way. High fly ball into center field. Katie Camp going back at the wall, at the track. Over her head, she dropped it. 1 run is in. Reynolds is going to wave in a second runner, and Greene County Tech has the lead. So Greene County Tech on the high side now. And Marley Spears now at second base with a double. Has 2 runs score. 3 have come across here in this half inning. As first pitch she sees is a ball, 1-0. Next pitch, in there for a strike, 1-1. Crabb winds and deals outside, 2-1. Next one swung on and missed. Big cut at that one. It's 2-2. Fouled away, back to the screen. Two from Crabb. Rolled in there, and the count's full.
How old did you say you were earlier?
Do what?
How old did you say you were earlier?
27.
27.
Yeah, why, what's up?
Oh, because I'm sitting here thinking, I've been in the press box as long as you've been alive.
Oh, yeah, you've been around for a while. As it's 2-out walk, so now runners are at first and second with 2 gone. As there's some confusion, I think, with the count. Coach Reynolds wants to talk with this one. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know why exactly he's complaining. He's going to have a base runner. If it was ball 3 or ball 2. So Spear over at second, Burnside at first now. Carly Burrow stand in. She reached on she got hit her first at bat as she swings at a strike. All 1. The 0-1. That one is low, 1-1. Runners at first and second. The 1-1 is down low again. 2-1. So 2-1 the count. A 2-1 fouled back to the screen. Five hits already for this Greene County Tech ball club. Wind in the 2-2. Down low for a ball, 3-2. Big pitch coming up here. This one is lined into right center field. This will go off the fence. 1 run is in, and that's all it's going to score. Reynolds will hold the runner at third, and it's 4-2 now.
That'll bring up number 1, Reed Sage.
So Sage will come to the plate. Burrow is on with a single. Spear scores, and Burnside goes from first to third. So 4-2 our score. 4 runs across here in this half inning. The next pitch from Crabb is in there for a strike, 0-1. 3 of these runs have come across with 2 outs. Emmy Thomason, who started off this inning, is on deck. Next pitch is also a strike, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 from Crabb, is just high, 1-2. Here's the 1-2, it's just missed, 2-2. Crabb already at 63 pitches. Pitch 64 is fouled back to the screen. Crabb trying to get out of this one. Runners at second and third, 2 gone. 4 already across in this half inning. And the pitch popped up over to the right side. It'll get out of play. Crabb's ready with the pitch, and it's outside for a ball, 3-2. As this will go to the backstop, and now the bases are loaded. So Burrow advances to second. Emmy Thomason, who started off the inning with a home run, now steps to the plate. Hopefully she doesn't pull a Fernando Tatis and homer twice in the same inning like he did. Former Cardinals legend, as that one's a ball, 1-0. Yeah, this one would hurt. That solo home run didn't do much. It was a home run, and then they got 2 outs, and since then, Greene County Tech's pushed across 3 runs and 3 base runners. Next pitch to her is low, 2-0. You have to be careful with her, but you can't be too careful because the bases are loaded. Wind in the pitch. High fly ball deep into center field. Katie Camp's not even going to look at that one. And it's a grand slam for Emmy Thomason, her second home run of the inning. And it is 8-2. That one about hit the other side of the batter's eye in center field. And it is a grand slam, so Thomason has 2 home runs in this half inning.
Number 8, Jaden Exum.
Disaster has struck in this half inning, as 7 runs have scored with 2 outs, as this is grounded over to the first baseman, Harper, and the Lady Bombers are finally out of the inning, but not before 8 runs come across. But the way the wind's blowing, Lady Bombers can make this up pretty quickly. As we'll head to the bottom of the second, it is 8-2 in favor of Greene County Tech. Now here's this from Mountain Home Public Schools.
Mountain Home High School's FBLA member, Lily Foster, speaks on how FBLA is about more than just business.
My big thing is that I wish it was more emphasized that FBLA isn't just business related. There's just so many different things that you can test or present over, and there's different opportunities like scholarships and all this other stuff that just makes the whole experience so beneficial for everyone.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School FFA advisor and Mountain Home grad Josh Baker shares how FFA was a part of his life long before he became a teacher.
So I started in ag class in 8th grade with Miss Jackie Albright. She was my first ag teacher. And then I continued my FFA career on into high school where I had Roger Steele. We actually worked together for 2 years before he retired. I'm a native of Mountain Home and came up through the school system and feel blessed to have been a part of it.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers.
Well, back here at Freedom Field in Mountain Home.
Leading off for Lady Bombers, number 19, the second baseman, Mallory Drury.
Well, the inning started and ended with a home run from Emmy Thomason. She had a leadoff home run. And then 2 outs were recorded, 3 runs scored, and then the bases got loaded. And Thomason came up to the plate again and made the Lady Bombers pay with a grand slam to cap off an 8-run inning for the Lady Eagles. His next pitch to Drury's up high for a ball, 1-1. Next pitch, up high, 2-1. And Greene County Tech, one of the favorites in Class 5A this year. A couple of bounces going their way, and they would have been state champions last year, and they return a lot of their lineup this year. Next pitch, high fly ball deep in the left field, going back at the track at the wall. It's going to bounce off the wall in left field, and Mallory Drury is going to be in with a double to lead things off here in the second.
That'll bring up number 16, first baseman, Dalen Harper.
So Mallory Drury is on with a leadoff double. As that'll bring up Dalen Harper. First pitch Harper sees, grounded to the left side, a base hit into left field. Drury will advance to third, and it's back-to-back hits for the Lady Bombers, and now they're in business with runners at the corners and nobody out for Brooklyn Arms.
Now batting shortstop, number 7, Brooklyn Arms.
Westland Burnside still in the circle for the Lady Eagles. Nobody gone here in the second. Lady Bombers trying to respond. First pitch, Arms sees, foul away, went off the mask of Thomason. Eight to 2 our score. Third and final game of the day here at Freedom Field. The 0-1 trying to lay down the bunt. Arms gets it down as they're going to run Drury back to third, and she's tagged out. But there are runners at first and second now. They were trying to suicide squeeze, and it didn't work out. So it's a fielder's choice.
That'll bring up number 12, the catcher, Libby Dewey.
So Harper moves to second. Arms is on with fielder's choice, and that'll bring up the catcher, Libby Dewey. So there's one gone here in the inning. First pitch she sees is a ball, 1-0. Still a good opportunity for Mountain Home to get some runs on the board. One runner in scoring position, 2 runners on. Next pitch she sees is a ball, 2-0. Wind in the pitch, bout hitter, and it's 3-0. Olivia Crabb on deck, the top of the Lady Bomber order. The 3-0, that one's a strike, 3-1. Swung on and missed now. The count's full. A 3-2 from Burnside is fouled away. Burnside at 27 pitches so far. I believe Crabb's over in the 60s. The 3-2 swung on and missed to strikeout, and that's the second out of the inning.
Back to the top of the order, left fielder, number 9, Olivia Crabb.
First strikeout of the game for Burnside. As that'll bring up Olivia Crabb. Start things off with a single in the bottom of the first. 1 for 1 on the day. Here's the wind in the pitch. Grounded to the left side to the shortstop. The throw on to first is in time, and the threat is stopped. So the Lady Bombers leave 2 on. Can't push across any runs as we'll head to the third inning. It is 8-2 in favor of Greene County Tech. So Emma Crabb will go back to work here in the third inning. Lady Bombers trailing this one 8-2. As it will be Sophia Gonzalez. Sophia struck out her first at bat. First pitch from Krabs outside, 1-0. Greene County Tech was held scoreless in the first inning, and then the second inning they exploded for 8 runs on the board. Wind in the pitch, swung on and missed. 1-1, good rise ball by her. And Emma Crabb committed to play softball along with her sister at Three Rivers. This one's fouled away, 1-2. Outside. It's 2-2 now. Krabs ready with the 2-2. Wind in the pitch. Swung on and missed a strikeout to start things off here in the third. So Gonzalez is sent down on K's again. Third strikeout of the game for Emma Crabb, as that'll bring up Ava Carter. 0 for 2. The only player in the lineup without a hit. This one's fouled away. Top of the third, 8-2 our score. The 0-1 pitch from Crabb rolls in there, and it's 1-1. So 1-1 now after the ball. Crabb's ready. Wind in the pitch. Grounded to the right side. Foul. 1-2. Next one. High drive into right field. Going back at the wall is Drury, and that one's gone. The third home run of the day for the Golden Eagles. It's a solo shot from Ava Carter. And it's 9-2 Golden Eagles. First pitch to Reynolds is a strike, 0-1. That one's down low. 2-0. Two 2-0 from Crabb. High fly ball into center field. Katie Camp's there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Number 25, Marley Spear.
That's going to bring up Marley Spear. So Reynolds is retired for the first time today. High fly ball into left field. Going back is Crabb as this one almost hits the scoreboard. Another home run. Second solo homer of the inning. Fourth home run of the day for the Golden Eagles. And it's 10-2 Greene County Tech. So Westland Burnside will come to the plate now with two gone as this one's fouled back to the screen, 0-1. Up high for a ball. And it's 1-1. That one about hit her. It's 2-1. Two one from Crabb outside. 3-1. Three and one. Swung on and missed. 3-2. So 3-2, nobody on. Next pitch, outside for a ball, and it's 2-out walk to Westland Burnside.
Number 3, Carly Burrow.
As Carly Burrow will stand in. Camden Gardner will now run over at first base for the pitcher Burnside. Line in the pitch outside, 1-0. The 1-0. Just missed, 2-0. Next one, up high, 3-0. Burnside will take second. Gardner, excuse me. Next one, swung on and missed, 3-1. The 3-1 from Crabb. Ground to the right side, just foul. Down the line, foul. Crabb approaching the century mark on pitches. This will be 98 coming up here. The 3-2 from Crabb is ball 4. So now runners are at first and second for Bree Sage.
Brings up number 1, Bree Sage.
So back-to-back walks have the Golden Eagles in business here. This one will go back to the screen. Runners will advance 90 feet. As pitch 100 is fouled back to the screen. Ten to 2 our score. 2 runs across in this half inning. The 1-1 outside for a ball, 2-1. And who's waiting on deck? Emmy Thomason. Already 2 home runs in this game. Yeah. Had a grand slam. Her last one as this one is flied out to left field. Olivia Crabb will come over, bobble it for a second, but makes the catch, and the Lady Bombers get out of the inning. So 2 runners are stranded for Greene County Tech, but 2 runs come across as it's 10 to 2, heading to the bottom of the 3rd inning. After the fly out to Olivia Crabb, leading off this inning will be Katie Camp, Kylie Horn, and Lakin Anderson for the Lady Bombers. Tell you what, with the wind died down, it's not a half bad afternoon, is it, Bob? It's, I believe it's close to the 60s right now. We'll give you a quick weather report here. It is 63 degrees. Wind about 5 to 8 miles an hour. No precipitation in the last 24 hours, so that's good. We've dodged. Didn't get much rain, I think.
Feels like 60 with a wind chill.
Yep, a little bit of wind chill, making it a little cooler, but it is a good day. Yeah, it's supposed to be 72 tomorrow, and then in the 80s the start of the week. A little bit of rain in the middle of the week, but other than that, nothing too crazy.
Now batting for the Lady Bombers, number 4, Katie Camp.
As Katie Camp will come to the plate. First pitch, Camp sees up high, a ball, 1-0. Next one, grounded back up the middle, a base hit. So a leadoff single for Katie Camp. First time she's been on base in this game.
Brings up number 11, Kylie Horn.
As that'll bring up Kylie Horn, who reached on a fielder's choice earlier. Winding the pitch to Horn, down low for a ball. 1-0. Burnside still in the circle. The 1-0 and the pitch up high, 2-0. Lady Bombers will be back in action Tuesday night back here at Freedom Field. Conference doubleheader against the Pointers of Van Buren. Here's the 2-0. Just missed. Throw down to second. Not in time. It's a stolen base for Katie Camp. So it's 2-1. Here it is from Burnside. Up high, 3-1. Kylie Horn. She's the DP in this game. Last game she was playing first base. It's now Dalen Harper playing first base in this second game. The 3-1 just caught the outside part of the plate, 3-2. Camp standing at second. Kylie Horn at the plate. And a full count. The pitch from Burnside, and it hits her. So runners at first and second with nobody out here. That'll bring up Lakin Anderson.
Brings up number 24, Lakin Anderson.
Lakin Anderson hit a home runner last time up, a 2-run homer. Wind blowing straight out to center field. First pitch to Anderson. Looks at a strike, 0-1. Third baseman playing in, prepared for the bunt. A pitch, grounded to the left side, foul. 0-2. So here's the 0-2 to Anderson. Up high, 1-2. That's Burnside's 40th pitch of the ball game. Burnside ready with the 1-2, way up high. Good job by the catcher Thomason. Keep that one from going to the backstop. And it's 2-2. A 2-2 from Burnside is fouled away off her foot. Lakin's going to walk this one off. Like a hitter right on the toe of her left foot. The 2-2 again, fouled away. Fouled away once again over toward the parking lot. This could be expensive, is it? Yeah, that definitely hit someone's windshield. Like I said, that sounded pretty expensive. Heard a big ooh from the crowd. What it hit, Mr. Rechtenwald? You see what it hit? As this 2-2 is inside for a ball, 3-2. I heard it. Well, it shattered a windshield, did it? Oh, my goodness, yeah. This one's down the line, a fair ball. Rounding third, heading for home, Katie Camp, she'll score. Heading for home is Kylie Horn, she'll also score, and it's a 2-run double for Lakin Anderson.
That'll bring up number 10, the pitcher, Emma Crab.
So the lead's cut to 10-4 now, as Anderson stands on second. This one's down the line, foul. So did we determine completely shattered? It's spiderweb pretty bad. We have a beautiful ballpark here at Freedom Field. The one drawback is how close the parking is down the third baseline. That's why I note to anyone that comes to Freedom Field as this one's grounded to the right side as it's a foul ball. If you decide to come to a game here at Freedom Field while softball's going on, park as far away from the field as you can. Otherwise, you run the risk of needing a new windshield, as David Reynolds is wanting an explanation on this one. Didn't look right to me because Spear fielded the ball. She was fully in fair territory, so it was awful close where she picked it up. I don't know how they could change this if they thought it was otherwise. Well, it all depends on where she picks it up from, even if it's in the air. So it's still strike, 0-2, as David Reynolds was fine with that explanation. Yeah, he took the explanation, but As this one's grounded back up the middle, a base hit. Anderson rounding third, heading for home. And that's the third run of the inning. Throw down to second is in time, and she's out at second. But a run does score. As Emma Crabb.
That'll bring up number 19 for the Lady Bombers, Mallory Drury.
She was out on the bases, but it does count as an RBI single as Mallory Drury, who had a double last time up, comes to the plate. First pitch she sees, high drive deep into left center field, going back toward the track to the wall. Goodbye, a home run! And the lead's cut down to 4 as Mallory Drury hits the second home run of the game for the Lady Bombers, and it's 10-6. Wind helped that one just a little bit. It was hit pretty good, however. Now Mallory Drury has a double and a home run in this ball game. As Dalen Harper will come to the plate. 4 runs across already in this half inning for the Lady Bombers. As Dalen Harper will stand in. She had a single her first time up. As she looks at a ball, 1-0. Next one, fouled away, 0-2. Or excuse me, 1-1. One into left center field. Making the catch in center is Carter. And there's 2 gone in the inning. So Harper is 1 for 2 now. So Brooklyn Arms will come to the plate. No official at bat yet. She was on base her last time up with a fielder's choice. As there's 2 gone. First pitch she sees is up high for a ball, 1-0. 4 runs across already in this half inning for Mountain Home. Trying to claw back into this one. Against the leaders of the 5A East, the Greene County Tech Golden Eagles, the 1-0. Rolled in there, 2-0. Burnside still on the mound. In the circle. A 2-0 on the way. Fouled away over toward the parking lot again. That one just hit the sidewalk. I was about to say that one was going to sound expensive too. Again, we have plenty of parking here at McLean Family Park. You just run the risk, if there's a softball game going on, of spider webbing your windshield. As the 2-1 is down low, 3-1. Got SRO Robert Rechtenwald took a look at that one, said it was spider web pretty good. A 3-1. High drive into center field. Carter is going to get onto this one, makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. But the Lady Bombers, they get 4 runs across on the heels of 2 home runs. As we'll head to the top of the 4th inning, it is now 10-6 in favor of Greene County Tech. And now here's this from Mountain Home Public Schools.
Mountain Home High School FFA advisor and Mountain Home grad Josh Baker shares how FFA was a part of his life long before he became a teacher.
So I started in ag class in 8th grade with Miss Jackie Albright. She was my first ag teacher. And then I continued my FFA career on into high school where I had Roger Steele. We actually worked together for 2 years before he retired. I'm a native of Mountain Home and came up through the school system and feel blessed to have been a part of it.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School's Teacher of the Year, Dora Norcross, speaks about receiving that recognition.
The biggest thing I took away from being Teacher of the Year was just what an honor, because these were my peers who I think are amazing that voted for me. I feel very humbled by that.
She was also joined by the first person to congratulate her for Teacher of the Year, former student Ryder McLean, who shares why the award is so deserved.
The way she works with kids, she's like a mom at the same time.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home Education Foundation Director Jennifer Crawford speaks about how you can honor an individual Hall of Honor recipient.
Wings magazine comes out in the fall. It comes out right before homecoming and features our honorees. And within that magazine, there is an envelope sewn in there in the middle. So you can actually take that out and you can send a gift to the foundation in honor of those folks, and we will send them a recognition, let them know. And it feels really good to those honorees.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers.
Now back here at McLean Park, 10-6 our score. As we have a new pitcher for Mountain Home, Emma Crabb's day is done. Emma King will now pitch for the Lady Bombers. As Crabb went 3 innings, gave up 10 runs, struck out 4. First pitch to King is down low for a ball, 1-0. Emma King is now pitching for Mount Home as she gets the honor to face Emmy Thomason, who has 2 home runs already in this ball game. The 1-0, up high, 2-0. Next one, that's a strike, 2-1. Fouled away, 2-2 now. So Emma King back to work. Here's the 2-2, rolled in there and counts full. Full count grounder to the left side. This is Drury. Throw on to first, and she legs it out. It's an infield hit. So Emmy Thomason, 3 for 3 today. First time they've kept her in the yard today.
Brings up number 8, Jaden Exum.
As Jaden Exum will come to the plate. She grounded out to the first baseman her first time up and got on with a walk. Her last at bat. King's first pitch fouled away, 0-1. The 0-1. Lays down a bunt. Pretty good one. Throw down to first. Runner advances to second. And she'll go no further. She thought about going to third, but Lady Bombers had that one covered pretty well. So Exum is retired with the sacrifice. Sends Thomason to second.
Brings up number 2, Sophia Gonzalez.
As Sophia Gonzalez will come to the plate. She struck out both times she's been up. First pitch rolls in there, 0-1. Job by Dewey to knock that one down, keep the runner at second. Next pitch, down low, 2-0. One gone here in the fourth, 10-6 our score. Been a back and forth ball game. Featured a 8-run second inning for the Golden Eagles. Lady Bombers only down 4 runs. Next pitch is in there for a strike. 2-1. King gets the signal from her wristband. The pitch in there for a strike, 2-2. It's a good test for the Lady Bombers. This team is projected to win the 5A East. And this one slapped over to second base. Throw down to first in time, or it's not in time. She's safe over at first. Throw down to third. She's safe. So now runners at first and third with one gone.
Back to the top of the order. Number 20, Ava Carter.
So Gonzalez is on with an infield hit. Ava Carter comes to the plate. She homered her last time up. Runners at the corners with one gone in the fourth. Lady Eagles trying to add to their lead. The pitch showing bunt, pulls it back, throw down to third. Not in time as runner advances to second. It's Gonzalez. So now 2 runners in scoring position. Next pitch. Outside, 2-0. King's ready, the 2-0. Fouled away, 2-1. And truck bed out there of someone's car. Yeah, thought about it. And it's 2-1 now. So this day gets more and more expensive as we go along. 2-1. Rolls in there, 3-1. I'm kind of amazed with as much as the wind's blowing out that balls are making it to the parking lot behind us. As high up in the air as they're hit. Oh, 3-1, and it's a walk, and the bases are loaded. So Carter's on base with a walk.
Number 5, Zoe Reynolds.
That'll bring up Zoe Reynolds. 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a fly out to center her last time up. Lady Bombers could use that here. First pitch, slap to the right side. They're going to throw home for the force out. Now get the lead runner. Good play by Harper over at first base. Now everyone just moves up 90 feet, and it's a fielder's choice for Reynolds, excuse me.
Number 25, Marley Spear.
So Marley Spear will step to the plate. So Thomason is out. Heading for home as this one swung on and missed. So Gonzalez at third, Carter at second, and Reynolds now at first base with Spear at the plate. The pitch rolled in there, 1-1. The 1-1 is just high, 2-1. Have an update in Alabama, Arkansas. The manager for Alabama has been ejected. And the Hogs have the lead. Next pitch. Yeah. This one's popped over to the left side. Anderson's under it. Makes the catch, and the Lady Bombers escape danger. Yeah, Lakin Anderson's really good over at third base this year for the Lady Bombers. She's got a good future. She's only a freshman. So we'll head to the bottom of the fourth. 10-6 our score. Three freshmen are playing. Yeah, that's Dewey, Harper, Anderson, and Harper. Yep. So we'll head to the bottom of the fourth. It is 10-6 in favor of the Greene County Tech Golden Eagles. And back and forth game. They leave the bases loaded. As Spear flew out to the third baseman, Anderson. Next half inning, it'll be Burnside, Burrow, and Sage do up for the Eagles. This half inning, it is Dewey, Crabb, and Camp up for Mountain Home.
Leading off
So Libby Dewey will step to the plate. Struck out her first time up. Only strikeout of the game for this Lady Bomber lineup. As first pitch is up high for a ball, 1-0. Burnside still in the circle. Starting her fourth inning of work. The next pitch swung on and missed, 1-1. Next one, grounded over to the left side. With the third baseman Reynolds on to first, and that's the first out of the inning.
Back at the top of the order, number 9, Olivia Crabb.
So Olivia Crabb will come to the plate, grounded out short. Her last time up, her first time up, she got on with a single. First pitch she sees is a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 outside, 2-1. Oh wow, I called that a strike. It is 0-2. It's a very generous strike zone, to say the least, but and the 0-2, the exact same spot as the previous pitch, but this one's a ball. 1-2. So the 1-2 on the way. High fly ball into right center field. Coming over is Burrow, makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
Number 4, Katie Camp.
As Katie Camp will come to the plate. Reached on a single her first time up. Actually, both times she's reached on a single. First pitch to Camp. Stares at a ball, 1-0. Next one to Camp. High fly ball, left center field, going back at the wall. This one's long gone. A home run for Katie Camp. And the Lady Bombers have cut into the lead again. It's 10-7. Third round tripper of the day for the Lady Bombers, and it's a 10-7 ball game. So the third home run for the Lady Bombers.
Number 11, Kylie Horn.
Cuts the lead to 3 with 2 gone here in the fourth, as that'll bring up Kylie Horn, who was hit by a pitch her last time up. Made it on via the fielder's choice in the first inning. Next pitch to Horn. High fly ball in the left center field. This one's also gone. Back-to-back homers for the Lady Bombers. Horn stepped into that one, and the lead's down to 2. The fourth homer of the day for the Lady Bombers. Back-to-back solo home runs. And we got ourselves a ball game here at Freedom Field.
That'll bring up number 24, Lakin Anderson.
Now, Lakin Anderson, who has homered in this ball game, will step to the plate. Looking for more. She's reached via a home run and a double so far. Next pitch is a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Lakin Anderson lines this one into center field. Center fielder had trouble seeing it as Carter makes the catch, but not before 2 runs come across in the inning via 2 solo home runs.
You know, Dylan, like you talked about earlier, the
No.
However, a win over the Lady Eagles would be a big
Yeah, the win over this Greene County Tech ball club would be a big deal for the Lady Bombers. This is a team that is projected to make some noise out east and in the state tournament. Remember, they were a couple bounces their way away from winning a state title last year. A lot of their lineups back. Yeah, on a rain delay. So Anderson flies out to center. The next half inning, it'll be Emma Crabb, Mallory Drury, Dalen Harper due up for Mountain Home. It's been a clean ball game, no errors yet. Of course, I say that. There will be 6 errors in this next inning for both teams. It'll be Burnside, Burrow, and Sage.
Number 10, Westland Burnside.
Westland Burnside will come to the plate. See, she's flied out to the second baseman and reached on 2 walks. Again, if that last name sounds familiar, her older sister Braxton Burnside, all-time home run leader at the University of Arkansas. I can't remember what she played, but as this one's a strike, 0-1. You said, what does it say? Burnside's pitching in this game. I believe she was a corner outfielder, if I remember correctly. Corner outfield or corner infield? I can look that up real quick. Let's see. As it's 2-0 now. It's 1-1, excuse me. As it's now 2-1. As Braxton Burnside, she was an infielder. I couldn't remember. She's from Paragould, Arkansas. This next one's fouled away. 2-2. Yeah, played corner infield. The 2-2 up high, 3-2. Those are traditionally your spots in the infield where a lot of your power's at. Your corner infielders, your corner outfielders. Here's the 3-2, and it's a leadoff walk for Westland Burnside.
That'll bring up number 3, Carly Burrow.
As Carly Burrow will come to the plate. Gardner will run for Burnside. Emma King done a solid job so far for Mountain Home in relief. As this one's high and deep to right field. Man, I had to say something as that's a 2-run homer. I'm pretty good at this jinxing stuff, aren't I, Bob? Yeah, that's an excellent job as that's a 2-run homer for Carly Burrow. And it's 12-8. Nah, it's been a while since I've seen anywhere close to this many home runs. That is the 3rd for Greene County Tech. Excuse me, the 4th. Wait. 3, 5. Tech has hit 5 home runs. Mountain Home has hit 4. So there's been 9 home runs in this ball game. So Sage will step to the plate. Line drive into left field. It's a base hit. So a no-out single for Bree Sage.
Brings up number 24, Emma Thomason.
And Emmy Thomason will come to the plate already with 2 home runs in this game. She's looking for more. As a high fly ball into left field. Crabb going back at the wall, and that one's gone. Her 3rd home run of the game. Greene County Tech playing long ball. This is Emmy Thomason's 3rd home run of the game. And the lead is back up to 6 runs. It is 14-8. Excuse me, 13-8. Yeah, that's right. Because it was 10 Yeah, and then 3 have come across. That's right, 13 to 8. It's hard to keep track. That is home run number 10 today. Goodness gracious.
That'll bring up number 8, Jaden Exum.
That one's fouled back to the screen, 1-1. As it's 1-2. So the next pitch, grounded back up the middle. Arms, throw down to first in time. Good stab at it at first base by Dalen Harper. And that's the first out of the inning.
Number 2, Sophia Gonzalez.
So Exum is retired. According to a text I just got from the dugout, it is 14 to 8 instead of 13. Yeah, that's what they say. So that's what I had. That's what I have. Yeah, and that was the first out. So there have been 5 players come to bat this inning, and yeah, that's correct. It's 14 to 8. As it's 0-1, I thought something didn't look right about that. Because there's been 5 batters this inning, 6 if you count this one. There's been 1 out, and everyone else has scored. As that one's a strike, 0-2. King's ready. The 0-2 fouled away. Oh, here's the 0-2 again from King as this one's driven out to right field. Drury makes the catch, and that's the second out.
Back to the top, number 20, Ava Carter.
So Gonzalez is retired. She is now 1 for 4. As Ava Carter will come to the plate for fourth at bat, excuse me. As this one is into right center field, that one's gone. The 11th home run of the day in this ball game, as it's 15 to 8 now. So Carter's joined the home run derby that's here at Freedom Field this afternoon. 5 runs have come across in this half inning.
Number 5, Zoe Reynolds.
Zoe Reynolds will come to the plate. She is 2 for 4, 2 singles. 15 to 8 our score. The pitch down low, 1-0. So 1-1 the count after the foul ball. The pitch floated in there, 1-2. Grounded over to the right side. Dalen Harper makes the play, and the Lady Bombers are out of the inning. Not before 5 runs come across. On the heels of 3 home runs, 11 home runs in the game so far today. Combined for both sides. So if you're a fan of the long ball, this has been your game. Razorbacks are tied at 6, so apparently Alabama's rallied after their manager getting ejected.
Razorbacks are winning by 3.
Oh, wow, just like that. The Hogs are up by 3 now. Those Alabama coaches, they get fiery across the board in every sport. Nate Oates gets fiery in basketball. Nick Saban gets fiery. Let's see, game 1 of the Final Fours tonight. It's Florida Atlantic, South Dakota State, just like we all predicted. Oh, no, it's not. Oh. Game tips off at 5:09. Second half of the Final Four, Miami and UConn. Be after that. That's FAU, San Diego State, Miami, and UConn in the Final Four, just like we all thought. So Emma King will come to the plate. First pitch to King is in there for a strike, going 1. That pitch is also a strike. 0-2. The 0-2 way outside, 1-2. And the 1-2 to King outside, 2-2. Swung on and missed. That's a strikeout. To start off the the bottom of the 5th.
That'll bring up number 19, Mallory Drury.
As Mallory Drury will come to the plate. After the strikeout of King, Drury hit a home runner last time up. Say that about every single person that's appeared in this game. As this one's grounded to the left side of the third baseman, Reynolds. Reynolds can't handle it cleanly, throw down to first, and it's an error. First error of the ball game for either side as Drury's on.
Number 16, Dalen Harper.
Now it's a strike, 0-1. Got another update. Bomber soccer team has their second win of the day. They have defeated Batesville 2-1. Well, the winning ways continue. Throw down to first as she's back in time. So it's 1-1. Mallory Drury standing at first. Next one outside, 2-1. Next one, swung on and missed, 2-2. Throw down to first, back in time. Ground ball over to the left side by Reynolds. Throw down to first in time, and that's the second out of the inning. Drury does advance to second base. So it's a fielder's choice for Dalen Harper.
Number 7, Brooklyn Arms.
First pitch she sees fouled away, 0-1. All one, fouled back to the screen, 0-2. Mountain Home will take on Nettleton in the finals of the Southside Invitational boys soccer. As this one is bounced and is a ball, 1-2. Throw down to first in time. And that'll do it for the 5th inning. So no runs that half inning for Mountain Home. No home runs either. And it is 15-8 in favor of the Eagles of Greene County Tech. As we'll head to the top of the 6th inning. 15-8 our score. Now here's this from Mountain Home Public Schools.
Mountain Home High School's FBLA member Lily Foster speaks on how FBLA is about more than just business.
My big thing is that I wish it was more emphasized that FBLA isn't just business related. There's just so many different things that you can test or present over, and there's different opportunities like scholarships and all this other stuff that just makes the whole experience so beneficial for everyone.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School FFA advisor and Mountain Home grad Josh Baker shares how FFA was a part of his life long before he became a teacher.
So I started in ag class in 8th grade with Miss Jackie Albright. She was my first ag teacher. And then I continued my FFA career on into high school where I had Roger Steele. We actually worked together for 2 years before he retired. I'm a native of Mountain Home and came up through the school system and feel blessed to have been a part of it.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our.
So we're back here in Mountain Home. Marley Spear will come to the plate. Just talk about Caitlin Clark just a second ago. She's unbelievable. One of the better women's athletes I've ever seen. One of the better performances I've seen in any level of sport, men's or women's. As Marley Spear will lead off the 6th here. It's 0-1. Next pitch, just high, 1-1. This one's outside, 2-1. Still Emma King on the circle for Mountain Home. Again, their next game will be Tuesday night. Bomber baseball and softball will both be hosting the Van Buren Pointers for a pair of 5A West doubleheaders. This one's popped up left center field. Olivia Crabb under it. A little bit of adventure making the catch, but she does make the catch, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 10, Westland Burnside.
So Westland Burnside will come to the plate. Oh for 1 with 3 walks, as this one's fouled away, 0-1. So here's the 0-1. And the ground, 1-1. Next pitch, down low, 1-1. Or 2-1, excuse me. Down low, 3-1. The 3-1 rolls in there, and it's another walk. 4th walk of the day for Westland Burnside.
Number three, Carly Burrow.
High fly ball over to the right side. It'll get out of play, and it's 0-1. Next one, swung on and missed, 0-2. One rolls in there, and it's 1-2 now. About hitter, and it's 2-2. Runner over at first is Gardner. The 2-2. High fly ball, center field. Katie Camp's there. And that's the second out of the inning. Gardner stays at first, and there's 2 gone.
Number 1, Bree Sage.
So the fly out to the center fielder brings up Bree Sage. Reached on a single her last time up. A pitch. It's a strike, 0-1. Two gone here in the 6th, the 0-1. Popped up, back to the screen, 0-2. Oh, 2. Fouled away. We'll do it again. This one swung on and missed. A strikeout. Lady Bombers are out of the inning. Gave up no runs, and Greene County Tech left a runner on first base. As we'll head to the top of this, or excuse me, the bottom of the 6th. 15-8 our score here from Freedom Field. That is the second strikeout of the game for King. This half inning will be Harper, Arms, and Dewey. Due up for Mountain Home. Excuse me, Arms, Dewey, and Crab.
How about Dewey?
Oh, it should be Arms. Should be Arms. Be Dewey, Crab, and Camp due up.
Now batting for the Lady Bombers. Number 12, Lady Dewey.
So Burnside will go back to the circle at 85 pitches. First pitch, line to the shortstop. Picked up by Gonzalez, throw to first. It's in time, 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 6th for the Golden Eagles.
Brings up number 9, Olivia Crab.
Olivia Crab will come to the plate. She started the game off with a single. She's flown out to right and grounded out to short. her last 2 trips up. Winding the pitch. Fly ball in the left center field. Caught by the center fielder Carter, ranging to her right. That's the second out of the inning. 2 pitches, 2 outs for Burnside. So Katie Camp will come to the plate. Homered her last time up. Camp lays down the bunt. Pretty good bunt, and she's going to be safe over at first. It's an infield hit. So Camp's on with an infield single. She's on for the 4th time today. Kylie Horn also homered her last time up. Camp and Horn went back-to-back in the 4th inning. First pitch to Horn is a strike, 0-1. So Camp standing over at first. Kylie Horn at the plate. Down low, 1-1. Line drive into center field. Carter coming in, makes the catch, and that's going to do it for the Lady Bombers in that half inning. So we'll head to the top of the 7th, still 15-8. Bats have kind of gone quiet for both sides in this one. We do have a final score. The Razorbacks have won by the score of 9-6 over the Crimson Tide of Alabama. They've tied the series at 1-1 over in Fayetteville. So Horn flies out to center in that one. This half inning, I believe it'll be Thomason due up. Thomason will lead off the top of the 7th inning here from Freedom Field. Been a jam-packed day of softball. Nothing but home runs. So Thomason will come to the plate. She has homered 3 times today. First pitch up high, 1-0. King ready to go. Wind in the pitch, the 1-0. High fly ball, left center field. Did she do it again? That's the 4th home run of the game for Emmy Thomason. She made it look effortless, just put it up in the wind and sailed this one out toward the batter's eye out in center field to the batting cages. As it's 16-8 now. Unbelievable performance from Emmy Thomason today. As that'll bring up Jaden Exum. As first pitch is a ball, 1-0. 16-8 our score. Tech's got Mountain Home doubled up here. Next one outside, 2-0. Those of you keeping track, that was home run number 12 of the ball game, combined for both sides. If you're also keeping track, that was Thomas's 4th of the game. A 2-0, and it's 3-0. King's ready, the 3-0. Stares at a strike, 3-1. The pitch, fouled away, 3-2. So a full count now to Jaden Exum. Pitch down the line, ranging over Anderson, can't get to it. It's a foul ball. King already at 72 pitches in this one. So here's the 3-2 again as it's overhead, and that's a walk. So it's a walk with 1 out here in the 7th. A pitch, and it's 1-0. Two and 0 now. (16 to 8) our score. The 2-0 grounded back to the pitcher King. Throw over to first to Harper, and that's the first out of the inning.
Back to the top of the order, number 20, Ava Carter.
So the first out of the inning is the runner advances to second. Exum now at second. First pitch to Carter, fouled away, 0-1. Winding the pitch. Popped straight up. Anderson coming over, makes the catch, second out of the inning.
Number 5, Zoe Reynolds.
Zoe Reynolds comes to the plate now. She is 2 for 4 with 2 singles. First pitch she sees, slap to the right side. Drury makes the catch, and the Lady Bombers are out of the inning. So we'll head to the bottom of the 7th. Lady Bombers need 8 to tie and 9 to win. As it's 16 to 8 in favor of the Golden Eagles of Greene County Tech. Again, Lady Bombers and Bomber baseball team will be back home here at McLean Family Park Tuesday night as they'll take on the Pointers of Van Buren. Both games will start at 4:30. Come out to support those Bombers and Lady Bombers. Also Tuesday night, the Bombers and Greenbrier will be playing some soccer matches. JV boys will start at 4, then the varsity boys, and then the varsity girls will take place after that. That's on the road at Greenbrier.
Leading off the Lady Bombers, number 24, Lakin Anderson.
So Lakin Anderson will come to the plate. To start things off here in the 7th inning. So Lake and Anderson will come to the plate to start things off here in the 7th. Lady Bombers need some help. Get back into this one. First pitch she sees as a ball. 1-0. Burnside back to work. Approaching the century mark in pitches as that's a ball, 2-0. Fouled away, it's 2-1. A 2-1 pitch, foul away, 2-2. Burnside ready again. The 2-2 popped up. Over to the right side. Burnside calling everyone off. Makes the catch, and that's the first out here in the 7th. Should be Emma King coming to the plate. Or Emma Krabs has re-entered. She will now bat.
Number 10, Emma Crab.
So the first pitch to Crab is outside for a ball, 1-0. So Emma Crab's only at bat. She is 1 for 2. So this one's fouled away, 1-1. So here's the 1-1. High fly ball in the right center field, going back at the wall. Gone, a home run. So Emma Crab is going to circle the bags here, cut the lead down to 7. 16-9. So Crab off the bench, adding some power. She's 2 for 3.
That'll bring up number 19, Mallory Drury.
So Mallory Drury will come to the plate. She reached on an error her last time. She's homered in this game, if you could believe such a thing, that she's one of the 14 home runs in this game. As she looks at a ball, 1-0, and that's no joke. There have been 14 home runs in this game. The pitch, 2-0. Yeah, Drury's going to Williams Baptist. Let's see, Anderson's got a home run. Kylie Horn's got a home run. Katie Camp's got a home run. As have time called here as David Reynolds will go out to the circle, talk to his infield and everyone. Let's see, Katie Camp's got a home run. Kylie Horn's got a home run. Lakin Anderson's got a home run. Emma Crab's got a home run. Mallory Drury's got a home run. Going down the line here. That's all for Mountain Home. So 6 home runs for the Lady Bombers, if I have that correctly. The other side for Tech, Burrows got a home run. Sage has a home run. Emmy Thomason's got 4 of them. And Gonzalez has a home run. Been a full stat sheet today in this one as it's 3-0 now. Catch Lady Bomber softball games on Tuesday. You can catch those on XL7 on Facebook, XL7 Sports, as it's 3-0. As it's 1-out walk now, so Drury's on base. As Burnside has surpassed the century mark in pitches. Drury's on with a walk. She's on base for the 4th time today. First pitch she sees is a ball, 1-0. Dalen Harper's at the plate now. And the wind in the pitch, the 1-0 inside, 2-0. Ready, 2-0, down low, 3-0. Wind in the pitch, and back-to-back walks, and the Lady Bombers have runners at first and second now with one gone.
That'll bring up number 7, Brooklyn Arms.
As Brooklyn Arms will come to the plate. One of the few players in this one on either side not to hit a home run. And the pitch, it's a ball, 1-0. See, I've thrown about 3 or 4 jinxes out there today, trying to see if I can snag another one. (16-9) our score. The 1-0 is in there for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. High fly ball down the left field line. This one is going to drop foul, 1-2. Next one she sees is a ball, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, fouled away. We'll do it again. Yeah, I didn't hear any glass shattering, so. That's the big thing you always hear. If it hits a wind shear, you hear a big ooh from the crowd. So the 2-2 to Brooklyn is grounded to the right side. It'll advance the runners 90 feet, but she'll be out at first. Everyone moves over a base, and there's 2 gone in the inning, so it's a sacrifice for Arms.
Number 12, Libby Dewey.
As Libby Dewey will come to the plate, last gasp for Mountain Home. She can get on base. It'll get real interesting at the top of the lineup. On deck for Mountain Home, Olivia Crabb. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 up high, 1-1. One. Lined back to the shortstop. Not going to be able to make a play. Everybody's going to be safe and a run scores. Now there's runners at the corner on an infield hit by Libby Dewey. Now the lineup turns over.
Number 9, Olivia Crabb.
So Drury scores there. Harper advances to third. Libby Dewey's on at first, and that brings up Olivia Crabb. It's 16-10. This slugfest of a ball game here at Freedom Park. Here's the first pitch to Crabb. Lined up the middle, a base hit. Coming in to score is Harper. Everybody's safe at first and second, and it's 16-11 now.
That'll bring up number 4, Katie Camp.
And Katie Camp, who's always a threat to go deep, is at the plate with 2 runners on. First pitch to Camp. High fly ball into left field. Coming over is Exum. She'll make the catch, and that'll do it for the ball game. The Lady Bombers mount a little bit of a rally, but that's all she wrote in this one. So the final score in a slugfest, 16-1, or 16-11, excuse me. Yeah, 16-11. Lady Bombers lose this one. The losing streak is extended to 6 games now. They'll fall to 7-6 on the season. Try to get off this losing streak on Tuesday as they'll take on the Van Buren Pointers here at Freedom Field at the side of McLean Park. Again, final score, Greene County Tech 16, Mountain Home 11 in a slugfest that featured 13 home runs. Well, we're glad you joined us this afternoon for some Lady Bombers softball in a pair of games. Lady Bombers lost both games. On behalf of myself, Dylan Conley, the Bomber Sports Network, and Mountain Home Public Schools, thank you for joining us this afternoon. Again, final score, Greene County Tech 16, Mountain Home 11. You've been watching Lady Bomber softball and Bomber Sports.